Alright, it is Saturday, January 5th, 2019 at 11:32 a.m. Let's take a look at some headlines. Japan sushi tycoon pays record tuna price. A Japanese sushi boss has paid a record of $3.1 million for a giant tuna at the first New Year's auction in Tokyo's new fish market. Southside tuna king Kiyoshi Kimura bought the 612-pound bluefin tuna, which is an endangered species. He spent more than twice the previous record of $1.4 million, which he paid in 2013. Wholesalers and sushi company owners often pay high prices for the best fish at the first pre-dawn auction of the new year. Alright, so $3.1 million for a tuna. That is a lot of money. Alright, next. 42,000 Coast Guard members are the only military branch to work without pay during the shutdown. For us just to be cast aside, this is hurtful. We put so much on the line every day, Emily Garris, wife of the Coast Guard member and mother of two, said. The Coast Guard is the only branch of the military whose members will go without pay during the government shutdown unless Congress and President Donald Trump can find a resolution. Approximately 42,000 active duty military members of the Coast Guard remain on duty during the partial government shutdown that began Saturday, but they will work without pay until further notice, according to the statement from the Coast Guard spokesman. That is kind of crazy that 42,000 Coast Guard members will go without pay. Sad. Alright, next, 800,000 government workers may need financial assistance as shutdown continues. The U.S. Office of Personnel Management has advised government employees who won't be paid to reach out for creditors for alternative payment options. Nonprofit organizations and private companies are working to provide financial assistance to roughly 800,000 people who won't receive regularly scheduled paychecks, as Congress failed Thursday to vote on a resolution to end the partial government shutdown. The Office of Personnel Management, which handles human resources for the government civilian workforce, advised thousands of employees who won't be paid during government shutdown to reach out to creditors to work out alternative payment schedules. That is crazy. 800,000 government workers who need financial assistance and 42,000 Coast Guard members who won't be getting any pay. Next, Washington could become the first state to legalize human composting. Washington residents are very excited about the prospect of becoming a tree or having a different alternative, says Senator Jamie Preston. When Americans die, most are buried or cremated. Washington could soon become the first state to allow another option, human composting. The novel approach, known as recomposition, involves placing bodies in a vessel and hastening their decomposition into a nutrient-dense soil that can be returned to families. The aim is a less expensive way of dealing with human remains that is better to the environment than burial, which can leach chemicals into the ground, or cremation, which releases earth-warming carbon dioxide. So, composition, or composting, is another option now for people who don't want to be buried the natural way or the regular way. Alright guys, see you next time. God bless. Hit like and subscribe and stay safe out there guys.